Hello everyone. Thank you for supporting me for my previous video by giving your comments and feedbacks. In this video, I'm going to explain how to obtain free Scratch certifications from edX site. Here are the list of instructions that I pointed out. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to navigate to the Scratch site. Okay, so the site, the address of that is scratch.mit.edu. So I'm going to enter that. So what you have to do first, you have to join the Scratch by creating an account. By clicking Join Scratch button, the page will load to create a Scratch account. So I'm going to enter the unique username for the Scratch. So make sure that the text that you're entering here should be globally unique. So in order to avoid the duplications, I'm going to enter the year, and then I'm entering my student ID. You can enter it, but I'm going to enter the sample one, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And make sure that this will be the unique string that you're entering. In the password, I'm going to remove the show password. I'm going to enter my password. And then type password, everyone knows that, right? And next, which country do you live in? I'm going to choose a country, Sri Lanka, and press next. And the month and year of born, so November, whatsoever it is. 1970. Okay, what is your gender? Male. And fine. And what is your email? So here you need to enter the email, otherwise you will not be able to confirm the account, and also you cannot share your project in public. So once you confirm your account only, you will be able to share your project. So in order to do that, you need an email address. So I'm going to use one of my email, gmail.com and create your account. So I'm creating an account now. Okay, anyhow, I'm going to save my password. It's much easier. I won't forget it again. Then get started. So now you create an account in Scratch. So in order to confirm the account, you have to go to your Gmail account. This is what my Gmail account. Then I'm going to go to my inbox. Then I get an email from Scratch. You should do that. You should confirm this account. So I'm going to confirm my account. Otherwise, you will not be able to share your project in the public. So others cannot see your project, but you can see it, you can modify it, you can edit it. And also, in order to get the certifications, you should be the project should be visible in public. To do that, you have to confirm it. So I confirm my account, and I go to the Scratch site again and refresh my page. Everything's done. So the first steps that we completed already by creating an account in Scratch. Second thing, that you need to create an account in edX site. So I'm going to go to the edX site. The address of the edX site is edx.org. I will be providing also in the description of YouTube channel. I think most of you already created an account, but anyhow, just for the demonstration purposes, I'm going to do that. Full name, Muhammad, and then gmail.com, public username, password, Sri Lanka. Create an account for free. Or you have another options as well. You can log in by register with the Google, Microsoft, Facebook, Snapple. It is much easier. But anyhow, I'm going to create my username, email address, and the password. So create the account for free. Done. And they're asking some few questions. What is the highest level of education completed? Choose anything according to your selection. I'm going to say Bachelor of Degree, and then mail, and then submit. Fine. So now you're saying that you're not enrolled for any courses yet, but since we know that what course that we have to enroll, so you have to search for it, or you already enrolled in that course, you can just simply continue the process. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to enroll explore courses since you create a new account. Okay, so I'm going to write CS50 introduction to is that introduction to programming with the Scratch code, which is by the Harvard University. So I'm going to click this course, and then I'm going to enroll it. I click enroll button, enroll. Fine. So here, when you enroll, earn a certificate and showcase your verification certificate and other things, you should pay 199 US dollars. But so what we are going to do now, we are going to continue with the free access this course, but also certification is free. They did not mention it here, but it's free. So let's continue with the free option. Done. So let's go back to our slideshow. And here we created an account in the Scratch. Second thing that we already created an account in Excel. And the third is enroll in CX50 introduction to programming with the Scratch. So 3 steps are done. Let's go and see what are the things in the course itself. Okay, welcome to your Excel course. Anyway, this is, we don't need a tutor now. But so when you go to the Excel course here, we can expand all of them. We have there are a lot of lessons here. What we have to do in order to obtain certificates in every lessons, I don't need to explain the lessons, right? So in every lessons we have a project. We have to do the project and submit it. So let's see. Let's go to the first lesson here called Sprite. So when I go to that first project, these are the lectures that you can see. There are videos, and also you can see the videos in YouTube. So what we are focusing on now is a project. Let's click the project here. Let's see the conditions of the project, what we have to do in order to obtain a certificate. I mean, in every lessons there's a project that we have to submit it, but in every project there are different conditions to meet. So here the first thing is downloading Chrome, that we have Chrome, and then go to the Scratch site. Then we already create an account in the Scratch site already, and sign into your Scratch and account, create button to. This is what they're explaining how to create it, but we will come to that later. So here what we have to do, the 2 conditions are there. First is at least 1 additional backdrops in addition to the default blank one. So when you create a Scratch default project, there will be 1 blank backdrops. What they want you to do, to add additional one. The second thing, that at least 3 different sprites. Usually when you open a project, there will be 1 sprite, so you have to add additional 3 different sprites. I don't know whether it should be 3 and the default one with 4. So it doesn't matter that. You can even add 5, 6, 7, no problem. But at least 3 different sprites. So let's go back to the Scratch now. I go to the Scratch now, and then I create a project. Fine. The first project is created, and it has blank backdrops. They call it either a stage or something, and there is a 1 sprite. So what I have to do now to fulfill the requirements of this, I have to add additional backdrops. I'm going to add 1 additional backdrop. So I have 2. How to make sure that we have a 2? Go to the backdrops tab here and find that the first one is a blank backdrop. The second one is a baseball 1 backdrops. It's fine. Now come to the sprite area. You will find 1 sprite here. So add additional 3 sprites. I'm going to add 1 apple and banana and a bean, for example. So 3 and 4. So all of them, just put it in the side so we can see it easily to make sure that's it's working fine. That's it. So the project 1 is complete now. But you have to remember that whenever you do a project, don't just simply do fulfill the requirements only, but in addition to that, you have to work with the, with the theme, to do some nice looking with a meaningful drawings. So that's up to you. But here, if you feel that, if you fulfill the requirements, your project will be succeeded and you will be eligible to obtain a certificate here. Right. Now I'm going to save now this button. Usually it saves automatically, but I'm going to save it now. It's saving. And the second thing, okay, project saved now. So in the second thing, I told you that you have to share it. It should be public. Why? Because the bot is the one who's going to evaluate your project. No persons will come and open your project and see whether you have it. The bot, there will be some AI projects that will go through your project and open it, and it will make sure that you have three sprites and two backdrops. That's it, done. It doesn't care about the theme and looks and beautiful and other things. So now it's shared already. Congratulations on sharing on your project. That's it. So now, right, so we created a project and everything. Now let's go back to the edX side and see how to submit it. Here there are three steps how to submit it. The first one, you have to have a GitHub account and authorize C60. But I don't think so that you have to follow that. The second thing, that checkbox indicating that you would like to grant course staff access to your submissions, and click join course. So it's already, by sharing the project is done. So let's go and do the third option here. Fill out this form. This is a Google form that you're authorizing them, or you're asking them to evaluate your project. So I'm going to click this form. So the time you click, it's asking you authorize CS50. The above application requests the following permissions from your account: know your name and username, know your email address. They want to know both of this. So please click allow button to grant this permission to application, otherwise the things. So I'm going to allow them, authorizing the CS50. I'm clicking allow. You should do that, by the way. Right. Now the Google form has started here, or loaded here. I'm asking my email address. I wrote my email address, and then my name and edX username, and they're asking the GitHub name. So now it's very important to have a GitHub account. So we created a GitHub account here. You can click github.join and you can create an account. You can enter the GitHub account. Anyhow, I have it already with me, so I'm going to enter my GitHub account. Anyhow, I just skipped this part, by the way, but now it's become requirements. What is your GitHub username? I only need to tell us if you are connected about checking your progress. Okay, maybe it seems to be it's important. So I'm entering the GitHub account. When you create an account, you will know your username in the GitHub. In the country, in state of country, I'm going to say city, state, and country. Okay, just say Sri Lanka. Then they're asking the course is graded by human grades, graded by human grades. Oh, fine. But what I found is graded by bots. But anyhow, okay, I understand this policy and agree to the terms and conditions. Now here, the more thing is, what is your Scratch project URL on MIT's website? This is the thing that you should know how to get this. But before that, let us complete the remaining things. In one or more sentence, what does your Scratch project do? What your project will do? Just simply say that, let's say the first project is the static project. Static, you can say whatever, it is no issues actually. Can we share your name, cities, and selected countries? Say yes, fine. And the thing is here, actually, maybe I was misleading you, that saying that you don't need a GitHub account, but now it seems to be a requirement. So create a GitHub account and enter it here. So now the thing is how to get this one. What is your Scratch project URL on MIT website? This is the thing. This is very important for you. So now you go to the Scratch site back again and go to let's say maybe you are in a different location, but now this is the place, but I'm going to explain to you from the beginning. So click my stuff, click the profile name in my stuff, and this is your project. You will find many projects later on. If you have a project 1 or project 2, let's rename the project name. It seems to be the name is wrong. It's not nice. It's like untitled. I don't want that name called untitled. So call it project one. Fine. So now here you can specify the instruction what you want to do on this project. But anyhow, I don't have any more instruction on the static page that I created because I don't want to instruct anything to anybody. The second thing, that notes and credits. I don't use any other third parties or something, so I don't want to provide any notes for the meantime. But if we do a meaningful project and if we use some third party object components to make it beautiful and nice, or like nice games and everything, you just put the instruction and the notes and the credits. So now what we need to know now, what we need to get is the link, the public link of a project. By clicking this copy link, this is the link that you will get it. The link is a public project link. Either you select and copy it or copy the link by clicking this button. So I'm going to copy the link. This is very important, okay? And also make sure that your project is shared. So now, so how to check this one, whether it's publicly available or not? Better you open another web browser. Maybe I'm clicking Opera, which is, I don't usually use it here. I don't know what other things are here. Right. So I'm going to stop this and paste my link here and make sure it's visible. The project is visible. If the project is visible, that means you shared it properly, and also the link is working fine. So you will not make a mistakes later on, because once you submit it, it's not nice to submit something which is not working. Right, it's working fine now. My project is visible because I don't log into this site by using this this browser, and the project is openable. That means it's public. Fine. So now come back to the Google form and paste it here, the project. And also they've clearly explained to you the project URL should look exactly like this: https://scratch.mit.edu projects space and number, unique numbers, globally unique numbers assigned for each and every project. So that's it. So you just fill all of them, fill all the pages here, and then say submit. So I'm submitting now. Okay, project on Sprite for CS50, you have submitted. Assessments are graded on a test schedule, and then depending on when you're submitted, it may take up to 3 weeks for your works to be graded. Do be patient. So they say to you, submitted already, but it will be graded for you, but it will take around 2 weeks or 3 weeks, sometime tomorrow, sometime instantly. No one knows that, because I get my first project submitted in my account maybe within 2-3 days. But the rest of the projects, like 2 to 9, they took almost like 2 to 3 weeks to get the answer for that. Right. So now I submitted my project. Now how to make sure that it's submitted? Go to your email account and make sure that you receive a bot email. This is what, oh, that's it. I got it now. This is the no reply, welcome to Scratch. After I confirm my account, that's fine. I don't need this email anymore. I'm going to delete it. And this is the action required. This is for the edX side that you have to confirm your email. Okay, I will do it later. It's not context. And then this is confirm your Scratch account. We did it already. This one I'm going to do it later. Now the Google form that we submitted are here. Project on Sprite. And then they say, thanks for filling project CS5. Here is what we've received. So this is what you filled out, and they are sending to you back to make sure that you submitted these things, right? And the grading things, it will take time. So if we submit a similar submission to the project 1, 2, 3 until project 9, you will get 9 emails from them. It's confirming that you submitted, but after it's graded, I don't know, maybe it's done now, or maybe it will be after 2-3 days or a week or a month. Upon verifying your project, you will get another email saying that is confirmed and project 1 is completed. Now, fine. So after you complete all of them, you will go to this site. This is called cs50.me. That's CS50 Scratch course. They call it gradebook. Here, I supposed to show you here. So we went to the project requirements for the submissions and project submissions. We submitted the project, and we receive a bot emails from them saying that you submitted already. Now we are in a viewing gradebook. Okay, right. In a gradebook, after you submit a project one, it will show here one and two and three, like a grade font. And once they confirm that its project is complete, I mean, based on the conditions, the project one, the condition is you need to have a additional backdrops in addition to the blank one, plus three sprites, either by the default one additional two or default one with additional three. So if these three conditions are met, if the bot is analyzing and saying that your project is complete, you will have a green color number one, something like this, the project one sprites. So by submitting all of them, once they verify the project is succeeded according to the requirements, it will be succeeded to 1, 2, 3, 4 until the 9. So also I'm reminding you again, it might take time. Maybe it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or month, but you can, like, frequently you can visit this site. I will also place this site on the YouTube channel in description, so you can click that and see how many projects are approved, and maybe if it's rejected you will get a notice also here. And once it's all of them completed, now let's see how to obtain a certificate. That's the last thing that the video. After by looking at the grading book, you will know that all 9 projects are submitted. As soon as it's verified, you can obtain the final certificate. Okay, so now how to get the final certificate from this site itself. You have to click contact these people if you don't have a certificate within 30 days, but anyhow you don't need to do that. Just click that. If it's not appeared after 30 days, so maximum time they are telling you that 1 month. After 1 month, if you cannot see the certificate, click here for your CS50 certificate. But now anyhow, this is my project that I completed already, but I'm just showing you for the demonstration purposes, because I cannot wait until they grade it and bring you the answers to the account that I was working on. So I'm going to click this button here. So by clicking here, what they will do, they will give you the certificate link to my email that I was working on. So I'm going to write my own email here. So I'm going to create my email. This is my personal email. I'm sending that. So we have sent an email to my email address containing the link which you have access, which you can access any certificate that we have on file. So I have to go to my email address and check that. So anyhow, I'm going to show you also that I'm going to my personal email address, and then I receive a certificate link here, which is CS50 bot. I click that link, and this is my link. Introduction to this, and then it's loading now. Yes, so now they're asking you CS50 certificates, awards from Cambridge, and you're logging to this email, log out, and what format do you want? You want it either in a letter size or an A4 size. I'm going to choose the A4 size, and then grade on November 2, 2020, fine. So I completed on November 2, actually, fine. And then what do you need? You need a PDF format for printing, or PNG, or Facebook, Instagram, whatever the method you want. So I'm going to download a PDF format in A4 size PDF format. So it's downloading my certificate now. Okay, so during the process, what I'm going to show you the sample certificate that I got from them. This is my sample certificate. Okay, my download program starts here. Anyhow, I have some special application here to download. So this what you get after you complete all the 9 projects and verified by the bots. You will get that your name, and then CS50 certificate, congratulates so and so, and the details and everything. So it's very clear that we completed steps here and creating a scratch. Finally, I'm giving you other final revisions on that. Account creating on scratch, account in scratch, account in Excel site, and enroll to this course, and go to the project requirements and submissions and submit the project, and you will receive a bot email to your email address saying that you submitted. And after you verify, actually I missed one line, after they verify your projects against the conditions, if it is met, you will see in your grade book that it's submitted and it's verified, and you can obtain the final certificate. So I will put all the links on the YouTube descriptions, and then you don't need to wait to obtain your certificate. Go now, obtain yours today. Thank you so much for watching this.